yesterday. I was thinking about this yesterday. Y'all, we take at least one dream vacation a year. I say that to say, for some people, it's like they will say like a vacation of a lifetime, or they try to aspire for at least a dream vacation every 5 years or just in their life. Y'all, we do it every single year. Every year we're doing a dream vacation. I love that for us. Last year, I can't remember all of our vacations off the top of my head, but 2 come to mind. So I'm going to say we did 2 dream vacations last year. Last year, we traveled Europe for almost a month. We just traveled around. And that was a dream experience. I loved it. It was so much fun. And then we also went to Mexico City and we stayed in the Snake House in Mexico City. That was a dream. Loved it. This year, I realized that I have 2 dream vacations. What me and Jay define as dream vacations are different. But for me, I have 2 dream vacations that we're doing this year. We're going to be doing Kenya, and we're going to be doing a safari in Kenya and all of that. That is a dream vacation for me. And then I'm also doing Morocco this year, which is going to be a dream vacation. I'm going by myself, which is a dream by itself, because I do want to explore traveling by myself. Traveling alone, solo, is just different. It puts you in a different headspace. You have to be in constant communication with yourself. I love that. And plus, it's going to be a yoga retreat. So that's what's happening there. And that's going to be a dream vacation for me. For Jay, it's going to be quite a few more dream vacations for him this year. So he is counting Kenya as a dream vacation. He's not going to Morocco with me. But we are doing a Hawaii cruise where we'll be island hopping Hawaii. For him, that's going to be a dream vacation. And we're kicking that off in Canada. So that's going to be a dream vacation for him. And he had another dream vacation. What was it? Oh, I know. We're going to be doing London this year. And we might throw in Paris because it's just across the pond, the other pond. So we may be doing that. And that's going to be a dream vacation for him. When I'm thinking about these dream vacations, I kind of want to set it up to be able to have a dream experience. So for me, I'm always going back and forth with this stuff, y'all know. But for me, I'm feeling like this means I may want to save more money. I may want to save more money because that's what makes me feel comfortable. Money saved is my comfort blanket. It's my comfort blanket. If I have all the money saved, then I feel better about spending money. Which could be a little bit of cap. It could be cap a little bit. And I only say that because it becomes a point where how much is enough when I think about how much I have saved. I have a lot of money saved. A lot of money saved. And it never feels like enough. So that's why I say it's kind of capped. So it's kind of like you got to go do therapy with this stuff. But this is why I talk to y'all. Because I know I got to work myself through these processes, right? Y'all know I'm a saver. So therefore, when it comes to spending, it's a pain point. I'm going to think through spending. When I do spend, trust and believe, I have been thinking about it for a second to get my mind ready. Sometimes I haven't thought about it. Sometimes it's a little bit more spur of the moment. And that gives me heart palpitations. I have a video coming out on sitting in a tree where we go to buy our TVs. And we didn't even go to buy TVs. We went to go buy a gimbal. Gimbals for our phones and for our camera at Best Buy. And we walked out and we had spent over $5,000 in Best Buy buying TVs and such. I didn't feel great about that. I had to mentally adjust to catch up to that action, right? There's some things that I feel better about, but again, it depends on the area. There's some things that I can go out and I don't have to plan. I don't know. You need to be new. I need to buy a new one of you because the way this thing ain't keeping up with light adjustment, I feel like it used to do better. There could be times where I would have a limit. I think maybe, I don't know, maybe $100 is a comfort zone for me, maybe $200, but it depends on what it is that I'm buying. So I can go to a Target or a Walmart, maybe spend $100 or $200 and not feel no kind of way about it because it's fine. And I think that's the goal. The goal is to move that number higher and higher and higher because your lifestyle is accustomed to that, and your lifestyle actually brings in the revenue so that it can move higher and higher. Because there was a point where maybe $20 was the thing. I could spend $20 and be fine. Anything over 20, I don't know. Now it's about $100. I can spend $100 and be fine. However, only if it's worth it. Like, I'm not gonna go to a restaurant. We have a case in point where we were in Costa Rica. There were some oysters. The oysters were almost like $6 an oyster. I was not fine with that. So therefore we did not get oysters. So while the oyster bill could have been something like $40, I am not paying $40 for 6 oysters. Right? So that $40 is well under 200, it's well under 100, but not for that thing. Not for Costa Rican oysters, and they don't even harvest oysters in Costa Rica. Like, this ain't even a special oyster. This is an imported oyster that we can get here in America of US of A. So yeah, so there's just some things. But shouldn't there come a point where that doesn't even matter? Like, if one of us wanted $40 oysters, 6 $40 oysters, shouldn't there come a point where that doesn't matter? I don't know. So these are the things I struggle with. But like I said, I feel like I keep us in balance because the way I am obsessed with money also allows for us to grow our money and save our money and invest our money. If we were just splurging on $40 oysters for no good reason all the time, that money is wasted. So I feel like I keep us balanced with the fun, remember, fun and the budget. We go on lots of vacations a year, yet we still save lots of money a year, and we still do a lot of great things to include helping our family, giving to our family. You know, we do a lot of things with our money. So I am happy with that. But like I said, the point of this conversation is, as I was realizing that we do these dream trips at least one a year and sometimes more. And I don't even call everything a dream trip. Like, for me, Hawaii is not going to be a dream trip because we did Hawaii. I've done Hawaii twice before, and that's just not my spot. So it's not a dream trip. But I am going to love island hopping and seeing more islands. And I am going to love being with my sisters because they're coming. And I'm going to love visiting my friends. Hey, Rochelle Adamson budgets. So I am going to enjoy all of that stuff. But it's not necessarily a dream trip. So for me, and being that I'm the keeper of the purse, I don't care. We're not going to be staying in like the top of the top restaurants. The top of the top hotels. They're going to be nice, but they're not going to be breaking the budget for real. However, when we go to Kenya, that is going to be a dream trip for me. I still don't break the budget, and Jay was talking about this too, but I do select very nice accommodations. But like I said, it might be a place where we may want to upgrade our room, or we may want to splurge on a super nice meal. We may want to fly business class or first class. It's that type of stuff that I say, if we're having a dream experience, how can we up-level the experience to make it even more special? And to just stop brainstorming on those things, dreaming on those things, and then also put money aside in case we want to invest in those things. So that's what it is. Is there something that you're doing in your life? That's the question. Is there something that you are doing in your life in the near future, in the distant future, that you consider a dream? Or maybe not even a dream, maybe just something that's going to be nice to do. Ask yourself the question, how can you up-level that experience? Up-level doesn't have to be breaking the bank. This is what I'm realizing in my brain. Sometimes it just has to be thought through. Like, for instance, if I am flying to Canada, regular flight to Canada, How can I up-level that experience without spending a whole lot of money, like to fly first class or something? The ways we can up-level that experience is, hey, maybe we're going to bring some nice delicacy snacks on the plane. You know how you bring your own food? Maybe we're going to intentionally bring nice things that we like to eat, upgraded cheeses, you know, like a charcuterie board. Maybe we're going to bring a charcuterie board like experience to the plane with us, so that when we're flying, we can bust out with our own high level snacks and things. Maybe that's a way. Maybe we are going to allow ourselves to get a drink a piece, because you know that's extra. I don't like spending money. But maybe that's how we're going to up-level this experience. Maybe, and for me, it's always in the giving. I'm telling you guys, sometimes I feel more comfortable spending on other people than I do myself. So maybe up-level that experience is, I don't just buy me a drink extra on the plane. Maybe I treat us all to a drink. Me, Jay, my sisters, because we're all going to be on the same flight. Maybe that is how we're going to up-level our experience. Oh, and I'm realizing, y'all helping me, because I'm realizing that I bought all the plane tickets for us, so we're all going to be seated around each other. So maybe that is going to be so fun to bring nice olives, nice cheeses, nice meats and crackers. My one sister doesn't eat meat, so maybe we should all not eat meat, because it's very simple. I really prefer the cheeses and the crackers and the raisins and the things like that. Yes. And we bring that on the flight. And when we're in flight, we bust out and we have our own little in-flight picnic. This is how we up-level our experience. You know what I mean? And even with whatever hotel you're staying at, regardless of the price point, you can up-level that experience by creating things that you would like to have in that hotel. You know what I mean? Wouldn't it be cheaper to go to a neighborhood store, get you some flowers, get you some this, get you some that to put around your hotel room, rather than paying the extra price for the next room up? Like, there are things that you can do to make your experience nicer, but I think of it in context. Think of it in context. So I'm going to really start asking myself that question more, and I want you guys to ask yourselves that question more too. How can you up-level your experience? And how can you do it within a nice, comfortable budget? We are not going broke, guys. I am not saying I'm going on a dream trip to Kenya, so we're going to max out our credit cards because we're doing this. I'm not doing that. I'm saving up beforehand. And if I don't have the money to do it, I'm not doing it. But I'm going to think about the things that I can do within my means, okay? Because I never will ever believe in YOLO and figure it out later. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I feel like I may have done that when I was younger, but I don't even remember. Probably with education, y'all. You know, these things called student loans, because you'd be like, oh, let me just do this now, and when I get a great job, I'll pay it off later. That doesn't always work out for everybody. So that was my thought of the moment. That was my thought of the moment. And I think I might make this a standalone video, because it is. But this is so exciting to me. So I'm starting to think through, what are my 2024 dream vacations? I already have one in mind. But I also love when the universe surprises me with things that I didn't even plan for. Like, for instance, the universe is surprising us with London and stuff, because that wasn't on our radar. But we got a friend who wants to have a birthday party there and invited us, because in his mind, everybody can just fly to wherever he gonna be and celebrate with him. And typically we do. I love that too for us, that we do have friends that are able to do these type of things and have these kind of experiences with us. So that's pretty dope. That is pretty dope. A blessing indeed.